welcome to the Beetle and Grimm's Home Shopping Network. Today, Shipping Goblin George here is gonna let you know about the amazing selection of officially licensed Dungeons & Dragons jewelry that we've made available.
Yes, water-deep, shiny faction tokens, shiny dragon coins. Oh, shiny shark medallion.
They're absolutely beautiful, aren't they? Oh, and here's an update. As a special offer for today only, if we don't sell 10 pieces by the end of this commercial, George and I will both be killed.
Seriously?
Not to worry. 10 very reasonably priced pieces of D&D jewelry is not a problem. I'm sure no one wants us to die. How much money you got on you?
Oh, bones, lint, more bones.
Come on, $15 for 3 dragon pieces. We get the ball rolling.
Oh, okay. Ooh, more bones. $15.
There you go.
I was saving that for lunch.
Oh, sale number 1, baby. Here we go. Dam's broken. Let's go. Run!
Hello and welcome to Band of Badgers. Thank you for joining us as we play the final episode of Tomb of Annihilation by Wizards of the Coast. My name's Joe and I'm going to be your DM for the night, and tonight we are going dinosaur racing. So, hello, say hello players.
Hello. This is going to be awesome.
Yep. So this week, once again, we have the wonderful Josh joining us. So
wonderful
thank
Josh.
You, Josh.
Wonderful Josh.
The
Wonderful
luscious locks as well.
Luscious Josh. I can't even say it. I don't want to say it.
You don't need to show it. You just
majestically.
Yeah, just can you do the majestic like hair flick?
majestic headband. Just draw. Draw.
Yeah. I'll make you guys a slow-mo video.
Yeah. That's it.
Hold you to that.
Yeah.
No, actually do it, and we'll do it as part of the pre-roll adverts. Like,
Yeah, that'd be great. That would be great.
starring.
Not sure how much benefit that would give you guys, but
We'd also like to say a big thank you to our supporters, Beetle and Grimm, for all their ongoing support with the channel.
Yep.
Also a big thank you to Gale Force 9 as well.
Yep.
Big thank you everyone for
absolutely.
supporting us through the whole of this. And we've also sorted out through Band of Badgers a ton of great discounts for you, and they'll be scrolling down there right now, so you should see all of those. So keep an eye out. If there's anything there that you like, head over to their website and pick yourself up a bargain. Also, please remember to head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe there if you haven't done so already. That includes all of our players. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go now and do it. And if you also have Twitch Prime, please subscribe here as well, because it helps us out massively. We've recently released a podcast hosted by Chris, who plays Cork, and this Saturday is tomorrow is a new episode being released with Josh, who's was interviewed. I'm really looking forward to giving that one a listen myself. So
Yes, incredibly fun. Was good talking with him. Good talking with you. Even you're in the stream. Good talking with you.
Yeah, that's right. It was nice talking.
So let's have a look who is in chat and give some shout outs. We got Baron Snowhands. Hello, mate. How you doing? Bloodluster, cool name. Carbon 14. Joy Division. Just Matt. Hello. Varda. You alright, Dave? How you doing? Who else we got? Brainbee Studios. Hello, Sean. And Sean TW as well. So yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone. So, lastly, for the last time, Cork, can you please do a summary of the previous session, or as far back as you wish to go? I don't know what you prepared. So.
You could just recap everything.
Yeah, just go ahead and recap the whole game. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cork Diary. Cork has a new book now. The other one got burned and destroyed and mangled and horribly. It's lost to time, really. Nobody can ever recover it. But Cork Diary. Cork was hired by Seamus to retrieve his lost legacy. We met Obo and Azrael in the town and were sent on a quest to solve undead problem. Along the way, we met Bullman and Rek and Grubbo and Rick and a goat wizard lady thing and Elrad and the legendary bard Vargas. Vargas, I'm such a fan. And Red Art, and we also met Jessica and Lars. Who are with us right now? Hooray! We've now come back to town. On our adventure, Seamus reconnected with his past. Azrael discovered new gods. Jessica avenged Jimmy. Lars was able to become a legendary adventurer. Obo got a cool cape. And Cork rode many T-Rexes. We freed the souls from the undead curse, bashed Asarek, and now we're back to town for Dino racing.
Thank you. So, where we left off, the party had just walked back into town and there was lots of celebrations going on, and you'd basically been told to get off the streets or you might get squashed by dinosaurs. As you're sort of milling about in the street trying to figure out, because all the streets have all been boarded up along pretty much every exit out of where you came into. Even as you were walking into the town itself, there was someone busy like bunging another board up from the entrance that you came into. So you're sort of standing in the middle of the street itself, and a small sort of boy runs up to your pie, is like waving towards you. It's like, come this way, Atamu wants to see you, Atamu. And he just sort of beckons you up the street and then sort of runs off towards the merchant prince's quarters. Which, so I'm assuming you're going to follow him?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so as you do, the cheers of the crowd get louder, and as you walk up the hill to where the merchant princes are, it almost becomes deafening. There's been seating set up for large crowds to sort of cheer, and as you sort of come up, they seem to rise even louder, as if almost like when a football team walks out onto the pitch. It's just almost deafening. And you see in the middle of the square a set of sort of what are they called? What's the things you put horses into? Stalls. A number of stalls set up with a bunch of really large dinosaurs and beasts standing inside them. And as you walk up, you see Wakunguru Tamu, the person who gave you your quest originally. He stands up from a large seated area that's covered for shade, and sees you all coming, and joins in with the rest of the cheering fans and claps as he sort of stares at you all. And as you walk up to him, he turns to you all and says, friends, welcome back. Congratulations on completing your quest. And as promised, here is my wizard's journal and a sizable bag of gold. And he hands each of you a purse containing 1,000 gold pieces.
Thank you.
Oh, even some gold for Lars. All right.
If you just
Have you got like a little bit more? Because I was hoping to find some stuff, and I was supposed to be going south, and I went south, and then I met this like skeleton guy, and then we've come back, and so could you possibly cover the traveling expenses on this one?
I believe, Obo, my friend, I already covered your travelling expenses before you set off.
But that was a one-way trip. We came back.
Well,
Now we got to go back again. We got to go further south. I got 5 kids to feed,
I'm sure
Don't you think
can-
you're being a little greedy?
I don't know.
I'm sure you can pick up another adventuring party that wishes to travel deep into the jungle towards the direction you're going that will cover your expenses.
That is true. There's quite a lot of gullible twats out there, I'm sure we could pick some up. They come off every boat, don't they? We all know they come off every boat.
Cork will start counting the coins. 1, 2, 3. This may
If he
take
puts
a while.
them down next to him after he's counting, I'll pick them up 1, 2, and place them in my bag.
I'm going to say, Cole,
Lar-
I can help with that.
Yeah. Lars basically just described the whole bag, thrown it in a shell, and he's just like jiggling back and forth and like laughing to himself as he hears all the coins jiggling around.
I have some paperwork for you to sign. Okay, the top form is from the Emergency Elf Insurance Agency, and this one is from Trapmakers Weekly, yes, and this one is from Tomb Painters Monthly, and this one is for Bard Haters Anonymous. Yes, thank you. And then the rest of these are just standard issue forms, so if you could just sign them and fill them out, I will go ahead and process them, and you should get your reimbursement check in about 3 to 6 months.
Wakonga will take all the documents and sort of look at them and hand them off to a sort of help of some sort that's like a serf behind him.
Thank you so much. Pleasure doing business with you.
And he turns to like look at you all and says, I've also been asked to facilitate a meeting with one of you in particular, and a lady called Rhea Mentalmore, who is a member of the Flaming Fists. But first, before that, I have a surprise for all of you. As a celebration of your victory, the city has arranged the highest honour we can bestow on the people around here, a race in your name. And he gestures towards the stalls. And he says, please, pick your beast. There will be additional gold for the winner. And as you all sort of walk up to the stalls, there are dinosaur handlers at the stalls themselves. And they help you climb on top of each of your beasts. So we will go in order. We'll show the audience what you've got. So, Obo, you are riding Spike, a young Triceratops.
Cool.
Aww.
I start. I'll speak with animals and just while all this is going on. And I like to. How you doing? Like, are you okay?
Awesome.
And they are.
You're very quiet, aren't you? I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe I should take you back. Are you? How young is young?
10 to 15 years.
You've got a very deep voice. You look like a little sprightly little thing, but that like. I mean, I was not expecting that at all. I do have to be honest with you. I was quite surprised by how like your voice is. I thought you'd be like a little bit cuter. You know, I thought that would be the case.
I'm a dinosaur.
I
We
think so.
aren't cute.
And thank you, Henry Cavill, for following that one. That was nice of you. Thank you.
Nice. And next up we have Jessica, and you will be riding Nasty Boy, a young Allosaurus.
You don't mean a thing. And don't ever change. Love him. It's baby.
And
So
after that, we have Lars, who is riding Jungle Prince, which is a Dinocolossus. Dinocolossus? I don't know why I'm.
By the way, the pictures aren't turning up on my screen.
Ah, what,
So
when I click show player?
Yeah, Triceratops was there, but I didn't see them.
They didn't get to see Nasty Boy.
No.
Okay.
Nasty.
No, that one.
Nasty
In players,
boy.
journals, all players. Right, let's try this.
So
There we
Yeah,
go.
now?
I can see Jungle Princess.
Yes.
So this is Jungle Princess.
Oh, Jungle Princess, all right. Like those wings. Excellent. Looks fast.
And Seamus, you are going to be riding a Hadrosaur called Scarback.
Scarback.
Yeah, Seamus will just hop on like that little cleft between the shoulders and the neck. And
Yeah.
just,
Sit straight in
give
there.
him a stroke. Yeah, just snuggle right in, get my crease in, and just pat the neck.
Grim.
Yeah.
Azrael, you are riding Pride of Upteo, a young Tyrannosaurus.
Ooh.
He seems to be a little bit moody and is kind of snapping at the other dinosaurs or towards them.
That's fine. As I walk up, I'm gonna approach and do the old horse whisperer, sort of hand trick, and try and get a little bit of hypnosis and follow in going on before I get up. But I'm just wondering whether he can hold me in his arms and we can go around like the old Titanic scene, carry me like this, we fly around the course.
Yeah. And finally, Cork, you are going to be riding Bone Cruncher, who is a young Spinosaurus. Now, as you just before you each climb on, they do the handlers muzzle each of the dinosaurs themselves, so they are unable to injure yourselves or any of the other players.
We didn't get to see Nasty Boy.
Yeah, they haven't gotten a chance to see his nasty body move.
All right, let's have a look.
Yeah. We gotta have Nasty
It's
Boy.
very important, yes. Because
There we go.
how else are they
Oh,
going to give him
yeah.
a nasty groove? Yeah.
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 Nice.
I could learn to like this.
So,
I think there's 3 clear favourites at the moment, isn't there? In terms of looks, anyway. Not Nasty Boy, Bone Cruncher and Pride of Uptale have it, I think, in the looks well.
I'm gonna name mine Cork Junior. Come on, Cork Junior. We've got a race.
Yeah.
So yeah, a large cheering crowd is assembled at the Golden Throne to watch you line up with the other dinosaur races. And the track itself is marked with bright blue paint on the streets. And as you all sort of sit on your dinosaurs themselves, the race starts by a flag that's just being held by Wakango, and he just, as he drops it, the gates open to your stalls and your dinosaurs start to dash forwards. So as you sort of leave the Merchant Prince's area, you run across a bridge, and what you can do here is there's actually a fall on either side, so you can try to bustle the other racers off over the side if you wish to do so. There are cheering crowds underneath ready to try and catch people as they fall, but if any of you would like to try and knock any of the other racers over the edge, then I just need opposing strength text, please.
Bring it. As the race starts and it's like the flags go up, you hear this beep, beep. between the last 2 beeps, can I press A to get a speed boost? Fine, I'll just use my strength to knock people about then.
So, yeah, if there's anyone that you would like to try and hinder at the start, then feel free to shout out their names, and then that person can make an opposing strength check. If not,
Okay.
we can.
And is this basically knock them off the bridge?
Yes.
Are they out of the race?
Nope. So what happens is they would fall over the edge. The crowd would catch them and basically hoy them back up onto the bridge to gather back onto their dinosaur. And they can continue on the race.
At this point, Lars is just hysterically laughing as he's riding and kind of bouncing on the back of this dinosaur. He's definitely going to take a bump on Obo just for some family fun. So yeah.
Okay, so if you could each make a strength check for me, please.
Just a straight strength.
Yes, so just do a roll off.
Just everyone.
I almost had a 19.
Dave, if you can do me a strength save, please.
Boom.
Because Lars is trying to smash you off the side.
Yep.
So, in doing so, Obo actually sees you sort of coming and just leans into it, and you go tumbling over the side. Can you, Lars, also make a DC 10 dexterity save for him, please? See how you land in the crowd.
All right, dexterity.
Oh!
So you go tumbling over the side. The crowd does catch you, but you kind of like get the wind knocked out of you as you hit the floor itself.
That's a
and on your
Hey, cuz, what you doing down there, man? Why are you down? Why?
Oh, get you next time, cuz! Son of a bitch! As he's gasping for air.
If this was Mario Kart, he's sure would be kicked along the street and take out the lead car.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great start.
So on your next speed sort of check, you will go a 0 movement, so there won't be any need for you to make any rolls. So talking of which, can each of you make a sort of speed check for him, please? So that is the animal handling check that we spoke about prior. So for the viewers, the dinosaurs have each got a speed that they can go, and then they've also got a faster speed if you want to try and lash the dinosaur. If you want to try and do so, you can roll your animal handling check with advantage, but then you need to roll a constitution check on the dinosaur to see if you cause it to get upset.
Right, so what was the first we got there?
Yeah, take it step by step, Chuck.
So if you want to go at your normal speed, you roll an animal handling check, and you need to beat your animal's DC save that's on the...
Yep, DC save, yeah.
If you want to go at the faster speed, which is the second number,
yep,
you can roll your animal handling check with advantage, but in doing so, you then need to make a constitution save of a 10, and you add the con
your bonus
of the dinosaur that you've got. Yeah.
Okay.
The dinosaur's bonus. Yeah. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
not 20.
Oh my god! All right.
Right. I'll try and whip my dinosaur to get it to go fast.
Cool. Lee, how fast are you moving?
I get the higher one, right? Or the lower one?
Yeah.
It's 80.
Let's just say if you get in that 20, you can go at the fastest speed anyway.
80.
Even if you roll one. 80? Cool.
Oh, damn.
All those that are doing the advantage, just remember you need to roll with your con save as well.
I don't roll anything, right? Because I'm a 0.
No.
So I got 25, and then I've got to roll a con saving throw on top of that.
Yes. So you got 25, which meant that you can move at your faster speed.
Yep.
But you now need to check whether you've annoyed your dinosaur.
Okay, so it's just a normal Constitution saving throw.
It's on your dinosaur. So what I would do is roll 1d20.
Yeah, and then
And
plus
add your con, your dinosaur's con, not your own con.
Right, that's what I was doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Matt, how fast did you go?
Failed the animal handling check, so does that mean 0?
Okay, I got 18.
Yeah, so if you rolled just a normal single d20, you go 0 if you fail the animal handling check. Sorry, Dave, what did you say?
I got so 25 on speed. I rolled a number 25 on speed, and the Constitution saving was 18 in total.
Yep. Okay. So you passed your animal handling check. It's 10 or higher. And what's your faster speed on your dinosaur?
75.
Cool. And Josh goes 0. Steve, how fast did you go that time?
I did not pass my animal handling check.
Okay, cool. So, as you dust clouds... Sorry?
You haven't got mine yet.
You
got 20.
Josh, Steve. I didn't wait.
Oh, you passed.
Failed.
Yeah.
And failed a Constitution.
Yeah.
Yes. What did you go?
So I went 75 and then I failed my con.
Cool. So you still go 75, but on the next turn, you are at half speed.
Perfect.
For the rest of the race.
So, as you come over the bridge, dust clouds rise up behind you as your mounts tear around the grand temple with a domed roof that resembles an unblinking eye looking skywards. Happy priests line the streets ready to cast spells to aid you. As you go round the temple, you can gain boons, and you just need to make an additional DC 12 Wisdom animal handling check to be able to steer your creature towards the priests, who can then grant you things as well.
I'd like to try that.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Hey. Nice. So, all those that passed, can you roll me a...
Oh, fuck off.
Did everyone pass apart from you?
Yeah.
No, I didn't pass
no.
it. So you want us to make 2 animal handling checks, yeah? So one for
no,
movement
so
and
this
one
is-
to steer us towards the spells.
No, so this is just the one to be able to steer yourselves towards the spells. So when you moved your token, so basically it's every time you get to an arrow is when you're going to be doing an animal handling check for your speed, and every time you get to an exclamation mark area, that's when there's a event
boon.
or a thing that happens. Yeah,
Okay,
What was the save difficulty?
it was 12.
So Azrael did pass.
Yes. Everyone that passed, if you roll a d4, I can let you know what you got.
4?
4.
3.
Nice. Okay, so
One.
those who got 3s and 4s, you get bless, which is for the rest of the race. You can add a d4 to the number of saving throws, and whoever got a 1,
I got 1.
says a priest reaches out and touches you. Okay, you can roll a d4 and add it to a check of your choice.
Okay, so I got a single D4 roll.
Yes. And
You said
then
he said the D4 is to the skills, the DC save. Go forward for the speed.
yes,
Okay.
yeah,
For the rest of the race.
yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
So you round the corner, and once again, if you can make another check for me, please, just to see how fast your dinosaurs are traveling, and we can.
I'm
you can just
already
shout
going
what you
half
want.
speed, aren't I?
You are, so you can choose to lash your dinosaur, but it will be being lashed at half speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a 40 for the last time, right? I'm still at 0.
Yes, you are at 0 currently.
Okay. All right, do it. I'm just gonna go standard. Come on now.
So I got 15. But that's a pass.
Yeah, I got it.
My bad.
Big thanks to Sean TW for subscribing with Twitch Prime for 4 months.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you. Awesome.
And then
Okay.
I get...
I passed.
So, if we want to shout out Matt, how fast are you going?
Bro,
0.
That's a 50.
0. I failed my animal handling.
Dave?
I passed on both speed and constitution, and I get that's 75.
Cool. Lee?
I got a 23 on my animal handling. So is it the smaller number?
If you roll 1 dice, and then it would be the smaller number, yes.
Okay, so that's 50.
Cool. Josh?
It'd be a plus my. Yes, I passed. I got a. This will be a 40.
Cool. Steve?
I failed my animal handling check again.
Steve bringing up the back of the pack.
I'm keeping Seamus company.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
2 months.
Us monks
just
have got to
looking
stick
at each other.
together.
Yeah,
It's well, yeah.
You're
monks
just going to wait till the
travel
end and
back slowly,
clothesline the
don't they?
competition.
that's right.
Yeah, it's been a step of wind.
Gotta get the blue shield going.
Yeah. And Chris? Not
I passed the animal handling. I whipped the dinosaur, and then I passed the con.
Yeah.
If that still applies to me.
So it's half of 75, right?
37, rounded down,
Cool.
because I like to make numbers awkward.
So you come across the second bridge, and you round the Temple of Gond, where many clever water-powered contraptions are on display, and a number of water jets intermittently stream across the road that could knock you right off your dinosaurs. As you're going around here, you need to avoid all of the water jets, and to do so, if you could all make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw for me, please. Success means that you're able to remain mounted, and failure means that you fall off and gain only half of your momentum at your next speed check. So we've got Obo and Lars. I think. Yes, just Obo and Lars, right?
Yeah, I failed.
Cool. So yeah, the water jets sort of hit you and make you sort of almost slide off of your seat, and you manage to sort of hold on to your reins, but in doing so, your speed is reduced.
Oh, watch out, Obo! It's water jets!
It's like that. It's like kind of like a cowabunga, dude.
Yeah, it is! Cowabunga, man!
It's like cowabunga, like cowabunga, like it doesn't have to. When I say it, it doesn't sound as cool as you know.
That's right!
Cowabunga. Cowabunga, dude. Like I can't really say it.
Can you all make another animal handling check for me, please?
Make a copyright save.
Oh my! Go with some whippage this time.
Huh?
Is this
Some whippage this time.
Yeah.
is this the next round?
Yes.
2 11s. You're kidding. Jesus H. Christ.
Yeah, but you pass your animal handling because you
Okay.
add your animal handling to it.
No, that is with my animal handling to it.
No,
Rolled
it's
2
15.
11s.
Yeah, you rolled 2 11s and then you add 4, so you got
Yeah.
two
Yes.
15s.
Which is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fail.
but I think he's on the T-Rex, and if I remember correctly, the T-Rex has got really high because it moves
Yeah.
really fast, but it's really hard to hit.
It's DC 18.
Right.
But I think it's like
I've got to do a
top
saving
speed.
throw, haven't I?
Yes, I think its top speed's like 100 or something ridiculous.
Yes,
Right?
it is, yes.
Okay, so that I've now used my spare
I
D4.
passed the saving throw, though.
Okay, nice. So let's go down the list. Matt, can you give me your speed? Did you say 0? I can't hear you.
Oh.
You-
0? Hello? Yeah. 0.
Dave.
I've passed, but I had to use my spare D4.
So, that's
So I'm
75
75. Yeah, top speed.
Lee,
I passed, so that's 50.
cool.
Pretty sure.
Josh,
Passed. It's another 40.
cool. And Steve, you said
We're still in the
Zero?
monk club. 0.
Yeah, Monk Club at the back.
Monk Club 0. And Chris,
I passed, and I passed the con save as well. So does that mean I move 75 now?
let's go 75.
Really?
Oh no, it's still halved, right?
Oh, is it half for the entire race?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
And also the people that failed on the last one, you actually go half speed. So that was Obo and
Just for this
Lars,
one,
right?
So I went 37.
Because we got watered.
Yeah,
We got hosed.
a bunch of water. Yeah, you got hosed down.
But just for that one though, right?
Just for that one round,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
Am I the only one that's failed the con save so far?
Yes, that is correct.
It's alright, I haven't tried it yet. I'm sure when I do, I'll fail.
But
although half of 0 is still 0.
yeah,
so.
you got to remember that there's some people that haven't actually even scored yet. So you're still ahead of a couple other people. You're not at the back.
Just final stretch where it's just like, oh, by the way, everyone moves 100 except for those who failed their con.
So, as you sort of come round the docks and round to the waterway itself, I realise that there isn't actually one for here. You are about to race underneath an elevated causeway that leads under the Temple of Soon. Beautiful flowers of Soon are already hanging over the overpass, and there's like gorgeous looking people that are all standing on top of it, ready to dump shiny things on yourselves that will make you all look more attractive. So, can you all make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw for me as the people that you see standing on the bridge try to dump glitter all over you?
Is this to not get glitter on you?
It's to basically not get blinded by this like falling buckets of glitter.
What's the
Okay.
DC?
13.
Can we opt to have the glitter fall on us?
Glitter! No! No! My enemy!
It gets everywhere.
My greatest enemy!
I close my eyes and then I ride through it, and then I come through shining and bright with flower crown perfectly on my hair, and everything's glittery and shiny. It's like a whole Elsa transformation. Yeah, that's what I want.
Hey, Lars.
Does Obo and Lars's danger sense, is that still active? Because we get advantage on dex saving throws.
If you get advantage on dex saving throws, then yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. That makes a difference.
I mean, if it's something that's in your character, the difference is I was saying that you can't do PvP or start
Okay, yeah, this
trying
is
to
part
hit each other and stuff.
So I'm gonna roll again then.
No! Glitter!
Oh, God.
Hey, Lars.
13,
Lars.
that passes.
Lars. Look up there. Look, there's Elvis. Go have a look. There's Elvis.
Ah,
On a
Yes.
side note, if you were walking around the town at the start, when you go into the Temple of Soon, you have to roll a Constitution save, and if they deem that you're too ugly, then they basically shift you off into a separate room and redress you. Just sorry, charisma save, and yeah, they just they're like, you really need some help. Come this way.
To the left. To the right.
I agree. No, more glitter. Absolutely. I am down with this.
So, I failed.
So if you failed, you gain half speed on your next turn.
I'm already going half!
Is Cork's half?
Yeah, half.
Right, what's half of 37?
Yeah.
While you work that out, can you each make me another animal handling check, please, as you
It's
race
17. No,
further?
it's not 17. It'd be 19. 'cause
18.
You've already rounded down once, so it'd be 19.
Oh, I'll just keep rounding down, it's fine. The scores will be so wild it won't make much of a difference.
Is this for speed again, Joe?
Yes, please.
I'm
Right, I'm
gonna
gonna
go
do it.
whip
I'm
it
gonna,
again.
yeah, I'm gonna whip. Yay.
Damn you, glitter.
Yeah.
Four save me.
Yeah, pass.
15. I think I failed actually for the first time.
Oh, I need to do a con.
Yeah,
What?
just barely failed.
What happens if I fail the con save a second time, Joe?
Nothing.
You die.
Oh, that's it. It's just done.
Yeah.
I don't
At
need to
some
make a
point-
con save anymore.
Yeah. Cork's just gonna be walking like.
Cork's going to be carrying Cork Junior
Yeah.
and running.
On his,
Yeah.
on his running with this dinosaur on his back.
Just Fred Flintstone style.
So it's con plus 2.
Slide down his tail. Slide down his tail.
Well,
Cool.
What's-
So, if you know your number, just give me a shout.
I think I failed. My
Ooh.
Constitution save.
Okay,
I've got
so
1d4 to add to that, Jessica.
Oh, okay, hold on.
we'll go from the bottom. Chris, do you know yours?
18.
18.
And it's
Cool.
14, but I still don't think I failed. What's the?
It's 10, Jessica.
Oh, okay,
So,
good.
okay.
Then I'm good.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
well good.
Yep. Steve.
100 feet.
Nice. And he's off. And Josh.
I failed at 0 speed.
Cool. Lee.
50 again.
Nice.
Or well, I don't know. I didn't make the animal handling check, so
That's fine. So you'll get your speed that you was trying to go for this time, and then next time you
okay. So then it was 50.
go. Yeah. And Dave.
I passed on both. So 75.
So 75. And Matt.
70.
Oh, he's off as well. Wow.
I like the idea that Cork is literally doing the rest of this race with the dinosaur on his back.
He's just tried to beat it, and then it's like, oh, sorry, dude. Let me help.
It is frustrating that I can run faster than the dinosaur.
Yeah. I was going to say, can I just get off and just use all my key points? Like,
I could do 400 feet around, I think.
So you come round through the merchant ward of Port Nine Zero. Crowds line either side of the streets, and suddenly a cloud of flying lizards swoops out of an alley to your left and flies directly into the path of you all. The flying lizards obscure the area, and the dinosaurs all seem to want to slow down to try and eat them through their muzzles. So can you each make an additional animal handling check for me, please, and see whether or not your dinosaur slows down to try and munch on some flying lizards.
17. And my D4 is 18.
23.
Fuck.
I get to re-roll my one.
Yes.
You get 5 instead.
I got a
Oh, you get to re-roll your 1, did you say?
Yeah, because I'm lucky. Halfling luck.
Yeah.
So that's 11.
What was the save, Joe?
It's your animal handling for your dinosaur again.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
good.
alright, hold on. I'm going to do my D4. Oh no, I didn't. I failed that.
Okay, so if you failed, you go half speed. If you failed, then you go half, and same for Jessica.
No, I made it.
Nice. So yeah,
Made it.
anyone that's dinosaur failed, your dinosaur sort of slows down and starts munching at these flying lizards that are sort of surrounding you, and sort of gorging itself on them as the other racers whiz past you.
Cork Junior, no!
Yeah, I just imagine like you've got it on your back. You're like, stop it!
Oh, as the lizard's like trying to climb it all over his face.
Yeah, I love that Cork is literally carrying his dinosaur. It's like the best outcome ever.
Could you all make another check, please, for movement?
Sure.
Going big on this one.
Oh yeah.
20.
Oh my god. What has this happened to me?
21? So, yeah, I'm good. But I'm at half speed, right? Because I failed my animal handling.
Yes, you are.
What's half of 0?
Okay, I passed. And then...
Oh, Chris, you love the dino racing.
Oh.
I got 10 on the nose.
Nice.
Roll a 6. +1 for 1d4, +3 for Constitution. 10.
Cool. So, Matt.
25.
Nice. Dave.
I got 12 on animal handling, so I failed that. But
Okay.
I did pass Constitution if I need to do it.
So 0. Lee.
I'm at 25, I think, because I have half speed from the last time.
Cool.
Oh.
Josh.
Went big, passed the check, and passed the con, so
Nice.
it's 60 speed.
Nice. And
At this
Steve?
point, Lars believes that the dinosaur can fly because he sees the wings. Now he's just like, he's trying to get the dinosaur to basically take off and fly.
Steve.
I was nix on movement, but I did pass my con check just.
Nice. So is that 100?
No, nothing. 0.
Nothing. Okay.
I got a massive 7 and 8. So.
And Chris.
Cork is just brawling with his dinosaur at the moment, just punching it. Cork Jr., why?
So is that 0?
That's a 0. Halved.
So you come around. Your dinosaurs roar around through the gates of the old city.
Goes
A
backwards.
huge,
They're roaring as they
Yeah.
round the corner, maybe.
well, some more than others. A huge crowd looks down on you from an elevated walkway that connects the 2 ziggurats. You'll need to make 2 sharp turns as you round the fighting pit at Executioner's Run. You can't help but notice that there's a crabby-looking Triceratops lurking in the pit. Here, you'll be able to knock another rider into the pit if you wish to do so, and it's much like the bridge, so it'll be opposing strength checks. The loser will then need to make another dex save and to stop from falling in the pit, and if they fail that, then they'll reduce their movement. So once again, if there's anyone that wants to try and...
But are we? Does it have to be someone who's near you?
Nope, it can be anyone. So basically, you're all in a sort of pack. Yeah, admittedly, there's some people
At the front,
behind, there's
right.
some people at the front, so it doesn't matter. You can.
Can I throw Cork Jr. in the pit?
Right, Daddy Dinosaur.
Can we rage and gain on advantage on our strength checks?
I can, if you want to. I could let you guys know who's in the front and who's near the top of the pack if you want.
Yeah,
so you
go on.
can
Yeah.
maybe some tactical pushing.
Yeah. This is how Cork's going to win. He's going to break every other dinosaur.
So
Me and Cork are raging.
in first place we have Dave, who is closely followed by Lee, who is
So it's
10 points behind.
Obo and Jessica.
Obo and Jessica, my bad. Sorry. And then we have Cork, followed by
Holy fuck.
Lars, and then Azrael. Finally picking up the back is Seamus.
Oh, yeah.
See, I did not. I thought Cork was at the back.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
It's because I've been acting this really well.
No.
No, I keep getting 0s.
Yeah, there's some individuals that haven't been able to score for the first sort of part. So
Yeah, I got a $120.
The thing is, they're going to... Because I'm the only one that's failed the con save, they're going to get past me eventually.
We still have to get an animal handling check, though.
yeah.
Which is not easy when it's a DC 18.
So, is there anyone that would like to try and push anyone else off? What I'm going to do is allow one person to push another individual, and then once those two are chosen,
So we should all
then-
push.
Yeah.
Still engage someone. All right.
Now, can I try something?
Yep. Well,
I-
tell me what it is before I say yes.
Okay. So there's the big old daddy dinosaur in the pit, right? It's a big old T-Rex. So I'm going to use my arm of telepathy to suggest that he just sticks his tail out in the direction of that sneaky little Triceratops that's in front of him. You know, he's strutting around right at the front there, looking hard, and there's poor old young T-Rex at the back trying to catch up. You know, the old daddy T-Rex could do us a bit of a favour.
Are you telling you're going to try and trip Obo up? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm going to try and trip Obo up. Yes.
Your three dinosaurs behind me.
So could you both make another strength check for me, please?
Well, that's what I was trying to avoid because my strength against him is nothing. So I was using one of my other abilities.
It just says opposing strength checks. So.
Well, there's 0 point in me rolling this.
You never know. Dave might get a 1.
Yeah.
I've got 9 in total.
Close. 9.
Yes. Is it a strength save? Or
Strength check. It says.
Oh, I did strength.
He's rolled a save, so you roll a save as well if you want.
A second.
1!
I did tell you there was 0 point in this happening.
That was another natural 1.
I was about to say, but that is a typical Azrael natural 1 at a precise moment.
Yes, I try and roll dice as little as possible when it comes to crunch points and use spells that require other people to use dice.
So, could you make a dexterity save for me, please?
Who?
Me.
Yes. You need to DC 13 dex save.
23.
Nice. So it basically says that you don't get gored by the Triceratops, and you manage to run towards the knotted ropes dangling down the side of the pit, and clamber back up. You do, however, take half movement on your next movement phase. Would anyone else like to try and push anyone else in?
Oh, yeah. I'll go for Jessica.
Oh, you bitch!
And I'm going for Obo if we can go multiples.
Wow.
Every opportunity
Son it,
Lars
why not?
gets.
Why not?
Right. I'm going to start using spells in a minute.
Yeah. And I'd like to rage as well.
I have something. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
No, that's not gonna be it. I have some favorite enemies and let's see, Hunter's Prey for beasts and Giant Killer. Does this give me any advantage?
Does not, unfortunately.
Okay. What if I wind wall him? I just wind wall across the back.
So yeah, if you could just both make a opposing strength check for me, please.
Okay.
There we go. I'm just trying to remember if I've got advantage. I think I do.
If you're raging, you get advantage on strength checks. Yeah.
Oh, 17.
Yeah, are we allowed to rage, or is that considered combat?
I just naturally have an advantage on strength checks because I've got aspect of the bear. Or the beaver, as I've named it.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do this. Nope.
Well, you're fucked. That's a natural 20. Sorry. I've got the mental image of Cork with the dinosaur on his back just running up behind Jessica going,
Jessica, could you also make a dex save for me, please? A 13. Yeah, so yet again, you clamber up the ropes, but do take half movement on your next check.
That's
So-
fine.
And Lars and Obo. Lars, you want to have a go at Obo as well, which I'll allow.
Yeah.
I did want to ask, though, real quick.
Yes.
Can I shake out some of the remaining glitter from my hair onto Cork as he comes back?
Yeah. And do like I cannot do rage, right?
No.
Okay. And we're doing strength saving throws, right? Not a roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
It was strength check, but it seems everyone's doing strength saves, so we'll just do strength saves.
All right. So I'm going to roll this. Right before I do, I'm going to be running next to Oboe. Oh, in the pit again, bud. And I'm trying to shove. See what I get. Oh, yes. 21.
That's Oboe.
That's me.
You rolled a 13.
Oh, damn it. I thought that was...
Cuz, you're trying to do it again, man? What are you trying to do?
Oh, my God. How are you winning on these saving throws? I've got like a +8.
I'm just like, look, what are you trying to do, man? I'm trying to win the race, like.
This is so perfect, though, you know? Just clumsy Lars, like, just keeps fucking up over and over again.
Could you also make a dex save for me, please?
Okay, I do get advantage on that.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing, lads. It's kind of like I'm just
I
on
was
the
so
back of this
excited
one.
about that roll.
Oh, you didn't do well on the decks either.
Yeah, so as you fall into the Stegosaurus pit, it takes offense to you. You probably would like land too close to it, and it just runs at you and just basically pins you against the side of the wall with its tusks, and it takes a while for you to just basically push it away. And leg it back to the ropes and clamber up. So on your next check, you'll move 0. So.
Oh man.
Oboe, I'll get you next time.
I don't know what I done. Your family, guy, your family. I got 6 kids to feed. I don't know what you're on about. I'm winning.
So
Fuck it.
We are roundabouts at the halfway point on the race. So what we'll do is we'll take a quick 5-minute break. When we come back, we've got a couple of bits that we want to talk to Josh about, and then we'll get back into the race as well. So Dave, if you're able to put up a little...
I can put up a quick advert, and yep, we'll see you in a bit, folks.
In a bit.
Cool.
Bye.
George.
And I'm Bob.
And I'm George.
And we're the shipping goblins from Beetle and Grimm.
And today, we're selling the nameless thing in the cellar.
Stop it. Today, we're here to sell.
It creeps, it crawls, it whispers.
Shut up, George. We can't sell the nameless thing in the cellar.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, it has no name, which is a marketing challenge. Ask the Supreme Marketing Goblin.
Fair point.
And it's gotta stay in the cellar because it's horrible and murderous.
Well, too late for that.
What?
Yep. It's been whispering to me every night for weeks now, down deep in my dreams, and I finally obeyed. Popped open the door this morning.
Popped?
Yep, pop. Out it went. Could be anywhere now, Bob. It whispered wonderful, terrifying things. Most about killing you.
Now for sale. Nameless thing in the cellar. Murdering comes free.
Hello, and we're back from the break. Thank you for sticking around with us. We'll have a look at who's in the audience and give a couple of shout-outs. So, who else have we got that's joined? So, Pathfinder, Commander Root, Connaughted, Feet, just Feet. Fair enough.
I love it.
That's good.
Making it
That's
easy
good.
for
Yeah.
Appreciate your feet. We always really like
Oh,
having
man.
feet.
Yeah.
How did you get that name?
Have this too. T-Bird, Twitchy, thanks Matt for joining us. V and K, Virgo Pros, and Weedonite. Plus everyone else that I said at the start, thank you for sticking around. And so, Josh, we wanted to let people know that you've got a giveaway going on your YouTube channel, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's for the Everdell posters. I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah, just another little shout out there for the giveaway. So there's 3 different ways you can win one of the posters, either on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube, depending on. Actually, I got them right here still. So
Nice. I mean, they were amazing looking.
Make sure I get it. I don't know. It might be kind of hard to get it in the frame, but
Yeah, you can see that.
Is it in? Right, there's the new leaf. There's the new leaf one, which is going to be an awesome expansion. That one's got the trains, so that's cool. And then we've got the Mistwood. This one here.
That's really nice, isn't it?
Move it around. That's a cool one, and that's a little bit of a bigger one too, which is cool in comparison to the other ones. And then, here's the complete collection one that just talks about the overall complete collection that they're now offering. So you can pay like basically one price and get like the whole entire game and at deluxe edition with all the special components and all all 5 expansions, which is pretty cool. And it's a really good deal because it's actually cheaper than it would have been if you would have actually purchased them over the years if you just get the all-in complete edition. But that's if you want everything, right? You don't have to do that. You can just get the expansions if you already have the base game, or you can just get the base game with the deluxe materials, or I think just the base game without the deluxe stuff. So there's quite a few different offerings that they're giving everybody, trying to make it fair, right, across the board. But that's the giveaway that's going on right now for all 3 of those posters. So if you're interested in any one of them, you can get into any one of them, depending on which ones you're interested in, or you can just say, "Look, I'm going to go for all 3 of them," and give yourself more chance. So that's definitely something that's going on that we wanted to shout out.
Nice. So they just go to your YouTube channel, find that video, and do they just need to comment or like and share?
Yeah. So in all 3, it's either YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram. All 3 is the same. Just basically go join the team, which means you're following the channel or you're subscribing. And then you'll either like or retweet or you'll comment on that. And that's all you got to do, and you're in, right? You're in
Nice.
for the entry. And on March the 25th, Bear, you can't see Bear. I don't know if you can see Bear. He's like back here. I don't know if you can see him on frame, but he's right back here. So Bear will press the button of fate on March the 25th, and winners will be selected, and I'll ship you that poster. It's open worldwide.
Nice. Cool,
Okay.
man.
And it is pretty cool. It's a limited kind of thing. You're not going to be able to get this any other way. It was only sent to the reviewers, and it's kind of on this little styrofoam kind of cork backing, which is pretty cool. So, okay, that's
Sweet,
that.
man.
And then the only other thing that I think I'll shout out here before we get back to the excellent Dino races is the new Critical Role minis that are coming from WizKids and Critical Role. They did a partnership. This is nothing that's secret. You can go online and find this. They kind of released a little bit of information. They have been for a while now, just information on the models that are in the packs and the different packs that are available. Those look really cool. And I'm looking forward to those. Those are going to be on the channel here pretty soon. They'll be on the channel well before they come out to retail. We'll get to take a look at those, get up on Bear, hit him with the mini cam, and we'll be able to get up and see all those models. So pretty excited about that.
Nice, man. Yeah,
I have a question.
Sure.
So we discovered yesterday, because Theo mentioned it on Twitter, that WizKids are going to be doing the Runelords minis. Now I'm obviously interested in that. Do you have any? Do you know about? You saw the message. But is that real? Are they doing that? Is that true?
I don't know. I did see that tweet. I don't know a lot about that. I'd have to kind of check. I know there's some other things that are coming my way. That could possibly it, but yeah, I don't know a lot about the Runelord miniatures just yet. So,
I'm keen.
Hopefully that's all. I don't know if they do it. I'm sure it'll be on the channel, but yeah, I don't have anything on that just yet.
I can link the article in because it popped up on my feed yesterday.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'll link the article that I read. But yeah, that's all I've seen.
Dave just wants a goblin with his space helmet on.
Oh, I definitely want
That's
that. I definitely want that. Yeah.
I was going to buy a mini again if I could have a goblin.
They should do like a beer bottle size. So if you have a goblin like this big with a fishbowl on its head, that would be WizKids if you're watching this.
That'd be cool.
Just make you should make them for like just to put put them somewhere on display, because they had like they did have a goblin from first edition. It was like this big, and it holds a dice. I think it holds a D20. They should bring those sizes out again because they're lovely.
Yeah, I remember that. That was cool. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing with some of this stuff. Like sometimes I'm under embargo, like any reviewer is. Like you're under embargo for things for a certain period of time. And there's different rules with that as well. Like sometimes you can't even talk about it. Sometimes it's like you can only release pictures, but you can't make a video, or you can only talk about certain portions of it. But
do you find that like hard to do when someone asks you a question or something? Do you find it hard just to bite your tongue and not be like, it's coming out?
Yeah, I try to follow it pretty. Yeah, I do try to follow it pretty close. I think the hard part is when you forget what you're under embargo for and what you're not, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes this stuff just comes through like email, so you'll be emailed, it'll say, okay, like here it is, here's the release dates. Yeah, it's not under embargo, you can just talk about it, or it is. That's the thing where I always gotta like think like, because I'll have a number of like, I don't know, you can kind of see it back here. I'll have like a number of boxes and different things, and I'll have to remember like what I can talk about and what I can't, and when these dates release, and so yeah, that can be a problem. I know I've slipped on that before in the past accidentally because like I just didn't get an email, or I got an email and I didn't see it. So it's you got to be careful with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Brain Beast is saying he wants that statue as well. that goblin. Battle-sized goblin.
That's what I want. I think that'd be really nice to have, all of the goblins, beer bottle size statues that you can put on it, bigger than Pops.
Yeah.
But I think they do well at a reasonable price.
But that would almost be like 1/10 size, right?
Potentially, yeah. That they have that life size one, don't they? I mean,
yeah, they do. They do.
I'm not gonna buy one of them.
Are you talking about the little sculpt they had? I never got this, but they had a little model at one point. You said that like held a D20.
Yes.
Are you talking about that one, or are you talking about the one they made a series of goblins? It was years ago. I actually have one. It's back here in the setup. That it was the same goblin, pretty much the same goblin sculpt, but it came in like different colors, and it had all the same like weapons and items. You talking about that one?
I didn't even know that one was out there. I've seen one which is the one holding a dice, but it's quite big. Professor DM used to have it on his bookcase behind him, and it's a great looking goblin.
Yeah, that one was a cool one. I never got that one.
I would just like them to see something reasonable priced, a bit like a Funko Pop, but bigger, that I could have, because you could have 4, 5, 6 goblins, different colours, different weapons, and you could just collect them.
And you can get
love that.
So you can get that. So if you go to paizo.com and you go to their merch store, for I think they're $14.99 a piece. I want to say it's I don't know, 6.5, maybe. Probably 5.5 to 6.5 inches tall.
Yeah.
It comes on a little base. Says, comes on a little base, and it's got a number of different assortments of weapons, and they come in different colors as well.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if those are the goblins from the We Be Goblins campaign.
Yes, they are. They're all first editions.
Yeah, and they've got them right now in the store for $14.99, I think.
Right. Excuse me while I do some shopping.
Yeah, and those are really cool. I think I have the dark green one, and I think I've got him holding the torch and maybe the bomb.
That's cool.
It's got the dog slicer. It's got a spear. It's got a pickle. You can have it holding a pickle. It's got a number of like different options you can do. So I thought about actually picking up a couple more of them and just changing up kind of the weapon combinations, because the sculpts look the same, but they're different colors. You can do different.
I need these now.
Loadouts.
I need.
Oh
these
yeah,
now.
they're awesome. They're really high quality too. They're really cool. I wish I would have just bought them all when they first came out.
I think WizKids should do a range of them though. That could be something that collectible figurines from WizKids.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, back into the race. So yeah, you've just come round Executioner's Run, and kicked up the dust as you travel back into the city proper. As you do so, can each of you make another animal handling check for your speed, please? See how fast you go.
My 0 out is already done, right? I'm back on the track.
You go 0 on this one.
Okay.
And who else fell in? It was Asria? No, Jessica.
Jessica.
You go half speed. Correct?
I go half speed as well.
Yes.
Okay, I made my animal handling check.
I did too.
Yep.
I had to use my D4, but yeah.
And I passed my con save.
Cool. So, Matt, how fast are you going?
It hasn't rolled it yet.
Okay. Dave?
I passed the speed check, but I failed the Constitution.
Okay, so you go your speed this turn, and then you go half speed from there on out.
From next round.
Yes.
For the rest of the race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
you're like me now.
did you roll 1 dice or 2? 2. So 75.
Yep. So 75.
Lee.
25.
Cool. Josh.
I'd be 0 for that.
Oh yes. Steve.
At 100 halved to 50.
Oh, nice. Man, if you hadn't have fallen in. And Chris?
37.
Matt, did you
It's
roll?
still not rolling it, so I've done it manually.
Okay.
With real dice, and I passed the animal handling, so that's 50.
50. Cool. Okay, so you rocket into the Grand Souk, which is basically a market stall, and as you sort of weave through all of the stalls themselves, the people sort of inside jump out of the way. You think that to yourself that this is the most ridiculous place to have dinosaurs running through, but it seems like all the people are used to it, and that all of the big markets have all been boarded up as well. But each of you can, as you're riding through, grab items from the stalls themselves. And if you'd like to do so, you just need to roll me a D3, and I will let you know. You'll then need to make an additional roll based on what that D3 is.
So it's a D6 with the numbers halved, or?
Yeah, can do that.
3.
So that'd be a 3. Give me a DC 10 strength athletics check, please.
Me? Okay.
Yes.
Strength and athletics. How do I do that?
It's just an athletics check.
Oh, okay. $21.
Nice. So you unleash a flying caged monkey that you can set on another individual and slow them down for the next check.
Oh, that's gonna be Cork, of course.
Everyone else.
It's like, yeah, okay. I'm carrying the dinosaur, but all right.
Who
You
else?
watch. You watch what's going to happen here. The monkey's going to fly into us. We're going to go and head over tit in a fucking dust cloud, and then all of a sudden, it's going to be me on top of the monkey with the dinosaur on top of me.
The monkey got a little fez on.
It gets better and better.
Matt, what did you roll?
The first one that rolled was a 5, so I guess that's a 3.
Yep. So yet again the same. If you roll a athletics check of a DC 10, you can unleash a flying monkey on another individual.
I would like to, while this is happening, shout, "Fly, fly, my pretties, fly!"
Oh no, that's a 7. I did not.
No.
expect that.
So yeah, you sort of almost snatch at thin air as you're going past these monkey cages, and you're unable to do so. Dave, what did you get?
A 3.
And so that would be a 2. So you can make a DC 13 strength check and grab a canoe and launch it into the path of another rider that must immediately make a DC 13 dex save or lose 25 feet from their total.
So Dave just has to make a DC.
13 strength check.
Ah.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so I pick it up.
Yep, and you can then just hoy it at someone else.
That's such a great word.
Yeah, what hoy?
Hoy.
Yeah.
Who are you throwing it at, Dave?
What is the running order at the moment?
So
Has it changed?
There is yourself. No, it's still pretty much the same. So you've got Lee is in second place, and then
Jessica.
behind Jessica, is Azrael. So they're your closest competition, unless you really want to annoy someone that's right at the back. And currently, Lars is.
Oh.
Oh no, that's right. Yes, no, Lars is at the back.
Damn it.
And what have I picked up to throw?
A canoe.
A canoe. Can I just like lob it down behind me so all the dinosaurs have to jump over it?
You have to pick
one
individual, unfortunately. It says you can. Well, in here it says you can plop a canoe in the path of another rider, but I preferred like hoying.
What I'm going to do then is just pick it up and go, I got a canoe. What the fuck can I do with a canoe? And just place it down on the floor. So behind me is Jessica.
Yes.
Okay.
So
What
can
I-
you make a dex save for me, please?
Sure.
of 13.
Nice.
Nice.
Passed.
So yeah, as you're sort of running along, you see the canoe get thrown down behind Dave, and you manage to sort of rear your dinosaur up and hop over the top of it as it sort of
Okay.
clatters along behind you.
Gotta make that nasty body move.
Yeah. Lee, what did you already check? So Josh, what did you roll? On your
What's that?
did you roll a d6? See what you could get.
Oh yeah, I got a 2.
So you also got canoe, so you can lob that at another individual if you
So
wish to
you-
do so.
You need to pass the strength check first.
Yes. Trying to think of different words for throw. So far
Lob.
I've got yeet, lob.
Lob.
What's the strength DC?
Cha-
Oh,
oh!
it doesn't matter with that
Right,
one.
ain't that?
The canoe hits you.
Nat 1, 9
Yeah.
total, but Nat 1. God.
Can you make a deck save for me, please?
That little girl who's holding up the canoe
All right,
then
yeah.
throws you around with it.
She's
Here we
busy
go.
like, hanging them up on the thing, ready to be sold, and you just.
Okay, there's the dex, but I had advantage on that, so max of 12.
So you manage to grab the canoe, but as you do so, you kind of like fumble with it as you're trying to wrestle with it, and it falls in front of your own dinosaur, which then sort of gets stuck up in its feet, and it sort of stumbles.
It's got a canoe shoe.
Yeah.
I really kind of prefer the image of him like skateboarding down on the canoe.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, that would be much better. Dinosaur jumps on the canoe, just starts skateboarding.
I
Do
like
a
the image.
Yeah.
kickflip.
I like the
Of
image
the
that on
one
one
shoe.
foot. On one foot he's
Yeah.
got the canoe. Somehow Lars has fallen off under the other foot. And it's just
Teeter tottering back around.
Steve, what did you get?
I got a 1. Dunamis.
So, can you make an acrobatics check for me, please? Which is, I think, in your wheelhouse, right?
I would hope so, but let's see, shall we? Thank you for cursing that dice.
That's all right. Anytime.
Oh,
That's a 22.
Nice. So you actually grab a bottle of tea, which is basically like mead. It's like a honey wine, and it's really sweet tasting. And as you neck it in front of cheering fans, you gain inspiration.
it's not good.
Thank you very much.
And
we can use inspiration.
well,
Yeah, you didn't tell us that at the start, did he?
Mother,
no.
motherfucker. There's a hidden gem for everyone else but me, who has inspiration.
And Chris, what did you roll?
Roll a 1.
You got 1. So same deal. If you can roll a acrobatics check for me, please.
Great. Let's have a look. Acrobatics is Dex, which sucks. Yeah, I rolled an 11 total.
Yeah, well, it was 10 to beat.
Yes!
So you also grab a bottle of tea, and I think Cork would pretty much just down in one as well, and you also gain inspiration.
It's a passerby over the top who just pours it, and Cork just leans over and goes, "Ugh."
So, clattering out the other side of the Grand Souk, you come back into the city itself, and the cheering fans. You can almost see the finish line in sight as you round the corner. And can you all for one last time? Can you make another animal handling check for me, please?
And this is for movement, right?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, I'm going all in. Yeah.
I got 20.
Nice.
Nice.
So we did say that if you got a nat 20, then you would automatically go at your fastest speed.
But what if it's halved and then halved again by a monkey?
Then it's,
Yeah.
then it's
Now-
18.
At times.
Yeah, then it's what, 18?
That's cool.
Then it's just what it would have been normally.
Oh, this is terrible.
I want to use my inspiration somehow. I can't, but I want to.
Oh.
Roll that.
I love how Lars just been a clumsy fool through this entire thing.
It's almost like turtles shouldn't ride dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's like couldn't have worked out any better.
I wouldn't say that because Ogo's doing pretty good for
Yeah,
himself.
it's true.
No,
Cork
it's just
is-
Lars.
Cork is riding a dinosaur on top of a monkey at the moment. This is fine.
On top of a canoe.
So,
I haven't hit
Matt,
the canoe yet. Give me time.
Matt, what speed did you go?
So I'm going 70.
Nice.
But then I rolled a nat 1 for the Constitution. Re-rolled it because of my halfling luck and got a 3.
Nice.
So
Dave?
I passed the animal handling but failed the constitution.
You
So
failed the Constitution previously as well, haven't you?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you only need to fail it once and then that's it.
Yeah, and that's it.
oh, okay. So
So,
I am
Watch.
at I'm at half speed, aren't
yes.
So 37, I think.
I? So it's
for you.
Yep.
37 and a half.
Cool. Lee?
I am at. So once we fail the Constitution,
That's it for the rest of the race, unfortunately, yes.
I don't remember if it was the Constitution I failed or not. Let me just check. No, it was the animal handling. I made the Constitution.
Yep.
So then I'm fine. Then I'm at 50.
Cool. And Josh?
Well, I'm not really sure what to do because I'm in last place and I failed everything. So I went all in for the advantage. I failed.
all right.
So do I even do the Constitution save or I just fail?
If you fail both the animal handlings, you go 0.
Okay, yeah,
but you
it's just-
you technically still need to do the Constitution, because then your dinosaur goes half speed for the rest of the race. But as this is the last
Okay.
animal handling check that you need to make.
Okay, I passed the Constitution,
Cool.
so I win.
And Steve?
100.
Woo!
Holy shit.
Oh man,
Nice.
he's making his comeback now.
And Chris?
18. Speed.
That's better than 0.
See,
You should have
last,
picked up the organ grinder as well, Chris.
last time I did the dinosaur racing, I took this very competitively and got very fucking pissed off. This time I've gone in with just balls out, don't care.
Yeah.
Oh,
Know this. Know this. You are carrying your fucking dinosaur, and you're still ahead of me.
So, there is, however, one
Yes.
final obstacle to overcome. As you come round the bend, you notice a 20-foot water-filled trench that you must jump over. Jumping over this trench will require a DC 13 animal handling check. However, if this check is failed, the rider and dinosaur fall in and do not win.
Yeah, this game's a dick.
It's like a compressed version of the
So-
full game.
A
Oh,
single.
he's got
19 for me.
It all comes
I
down
get
to a
my D.
single dice roll.
I
There
get my
goes Lars.
D4. No, I get my
You've got-
D4. Son of a bitch, come on, give it to me.
What?
No!
Oh.
Nobody gets it.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my inspiration and roll with advantage, because why
Yeah.
not?
Yep.
Hey, I passed.
What was it? 13.
13, yes.
Oh, cool. Well, I get my D4.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll pass.
And the DC is of your animal, right?
It just says an animal handling check, so that'd be on yourself.
Okay.
Of
yeah.
13.
I fail.
Oh,
Yeah.
13. Yeah.
I fail.
Lee, did you pass?
I got 24. Yeah, I'm good.
And
So
failed.
Lars was the only one to fail, which just sums this up.
It's very fitting for the races, though.
Yeah. Yeah. As Lars trips and is falling in, you just hear this like faint "Fuck you, bro!"
See you later, cuz. I see you at the winners' party, like.
Yeah.
This seems very uncowabunga of you.
It does. It does. Yeah. Not good.
You should, as you fall into that water, you should just leap off the back of the dinosaur, get into the boat, and just
Get the canoe.
across the board.
Jump on top of the stack that Cork has built. Be on top. A monkey, a dinosaur, Cork, Lars.
Yeah. Standing on his tail.
Nice. Right. So, as you leap over the water trench or fall in it for Lars, you come around the corner and you see beautifully scantily clad men and women, and the crowd chants, "Oh, Bo, oh, Bo," as he comes round lashing his dinosaur into first place. And as you sort of step off of the dinosaur, the animal handlers take each of them off of you. And
see you later, Spike. Good lads. You're good lads.
Once
I
again,
gave some extra carrots.
Wakunga walks up to yourself, Obo, and places a large gleaming medallion around your neck, and it just has a embossed dinosaur print in the center of it.
It's a nice big paw print. I like that. Yeah, it's a nice motif. Paw prints in a circle. How simple. It's really nice.
Cool. And so, if you wanted to know who came where, we had Dave in first place.
Both first, yeah.
So Dave was in first place with 374. Lee in second place with 330. And in third place we had Steve with 250. Followed by Chris with 222. And then Matt with 215. And picking up the rear, Josh with 95.
Oh.
Dino.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I had $120.
He didn't even pass the first corner.
Yeah.
My math wasn't even right.
Because you went minus 25 at one point, so that's probably why.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
man.
That's incredible.
Surely Lars got 0 because he fell in the ditch.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I
technically.
mean,
Last place is last
technically
place, no matter
Lars
what
is
you
like,
do.
yeah, Lars is like drifting at the sea right now on his back, like.
Bye-bye, Lars.
What a
See
way
you,
to lose,
Rose, on the next adventure.
what a way to lose your husband.
And will be missed. A single tear.
Yeah, Corks. Yeah. Oh yeah, our engagement. Cork has a single tear that runs down.
He waves with the ring finger.
Yeah.
And Wakunga Otamu actually turns to you, Cork, and says, "I'd like to introduce you to someone," and sort of leads you off to an individual that's sort of clad in sort of plate mail. Says this is Rhea Mantlemore. She is travelling back to Baldur's Gate, and has said that she would require some assistance of someone such as yourself.
Oh, hi. I'm Cork.
And
Sounds like fun.
she like nods at you and says, "Cork, well met. I've heard tales, and I think that someone like yourself could be of use to the Flaming Fists in Baldur's Gate. Will you accompany me on my boat? It leaves in the next hour."
Cork will turn to Seamus and go, right, Cork moving on to the next adventure now. Where's my money?
Go. You have your money.
I got money from one job, you owe. No, fine. Cork, whoa. Look, everyone go. Cork, go on to next journey too. Cork, will remember nearly all of you fondly.
Look forward to
miss
your
you.
next Cork report.
Cork Diary, Book 2.
Exactly.
Gins.
I'll miss you
Oh,
most
man.
of all, Scarecrow.
Absolutely.
And yet you sort of walk off towards the harbour itself and board a boat to Baldur's Gate along with Rhea Mantlemore and the rest of the Flaming Fists, and sail off towards Baldur's Gate. And that is where we're going to end today. So thanks
Goodbye.
everyone. Thank you to all of my players. This has been amazing.
Yeah,
so
you.
big thank you guys. You've all made it
Exactly.
really good. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. And yeah, couldn't think of a better group to do my first Twitch stream of D&D with.
You did a great job, Joe.
Big thanks,
That was
guys.
awesome.
Cool. But next week we're going to be having a wrap-up party, so come back for that. And it's just going to be a bunch of people that have either been on previously or that we're friends with, or I think we've got a lot of the Runelords lot coming on, right?
We've got some Runelord players will be joining us, plus some special announcements to be made as well.
Yeah. Are we able to? Sorry.
There's going to be a fight.
There's going to be a fight.
It depends.
Did you say I can feel it? I didn't have anything planned. Yeah, if you want to throw down, then crack on.
Lars has had a week off. He's got a load of spells to burn out.
We've got so yeah, please do come back next week. It's just an excuse to have another party like we did at Christmas. If you've seen the Christmas one, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. If you haven't seen the Christmas one yet, do check it out. It's on our YouTube channel. But yeah, loads of guests. All of us will be back, and we'll just be talking about our best bits, what we like most, taking the piss out of Joe really, and yeah. And we'll make a few announcements along the way about all the games and stuff that we're doing coming on, all the future guests that we've got planned. There is all the stuff we've been working on in the background. We finally get to tell you. So we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. And all that's left to say is big thanks to our supporters, Beadle and Grim and Gale Force 9. We will be back on Sunday with Vampire, and big old Lee's going to be kicking off that. It's going to be good. And
I promise there will be explosions this time. I promise there will be explosions.
With booms and stuff. I've heard about these booms.
And a bull, yes.
Okay, nice.
Can I just say it's been a pleasure to watch a group that will actually be prepared to plan something. Are
you saying that either you guys don't plan anything and neither does your Runelords lot?
I'm not necessarily going to state that out loud, but you may draw your own conclusions.
I mean, I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
I mean,
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go, Runelords, guys. We did it best. From Steve.
I think he's saying Vampire does.
Yeah.
I think he's saying Vampire, not you guys.
Vampire, not us.
Not you. Sure. 5 traps into the dungeon.
Yeah. Oh, wait, a trap? Oh.
The first 2 episodes have been softballs for Vampire, but next week it gets a little intense.
Oh, nice.
It's been really good so far.
Yeah,
when you say next week, do you mean 2 days?
In 2 days, in the next episode, rather. Yeah.
Cool.
No, next week is Mr. Waffles. And I'm not going to explain that at all to anyone.
I love waffles.
You have to watch and find out.
You have to watch and find out who Mr. Waffles is.
I've got some interesting plans for my next one, and it's literally going to be hardballs the whole way through. And then Monday we've got painting stream.
Yeah.
Correct. Where we are going to be painting. I've still got it in front of me.
You can't tell anyone.
We showed it on the last stream, didn't we?
We didn't stream.
We didn't stream on Monday.
We put it up on Twitch, right? On Twitter.
Including
what paints we were going to be using.
We did the paints, did we? Yes, we did say. We didn't show, but we did say. But yes, you're right.
So.
Steve doesn't do social, so he wouldn't have seen or known.
No, I thought it was still a secret.
So yeah, it's the Evil Wizards. So go get one, paint along with us.
The
what
tiny
paints?
Wizard.
Yeah, tiny evil wizards.
It's Evil Wizards and the Liches.
Yes. So yeah,
so
I think
Liches have magical effects. So
on the Badger's Twitch, Badger's Twitter channel is the paints that we're going to be using. If you want to paint along with us as well.
So could we potentially call the painting stream that's coming, Lich Better Have My Money?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that's going to happen now.
Yep.
Yeah. Leave for the mic drop.
Yeah. Then is Runelords back next Thursday? Oh no, Tuesday we got Basin. Tuesday's Basin.
Tuesday's Vaison. We've got a busy week next week. We got
Yeah.
so basically Sunday is Vampire, Monday is Brush Off, Tuesday is Vaison, Wednesday we might do something in between. Thursday is Runelords, Friday is a big piss up party. So get a beer, get some shots, come join us. It doesn't matter what time zone you're in. If you're in Australia, have beer on cornflakes. We've seen them do it in the movies. We know they can do it. Do that. If you're in the States, it'll be the afternoon. It's drinking time. It's Friday.
If they're
Do
in
it.
Australia, they have
right.
to be doing shoeies, and if
What a week.
if Sean's still in there, I'm sure he knows what a shoey is.
No, he left. He's got
He left. He's got his. He's got
Fire.
his. spires.
It's where you get take a shoe off someone else, pour your beer in it,
No.
and then drink the beer out of a shoe.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
There you go. It's crazy Aussies for
Why
you.
would you do that?
I don't know. They're mental, mate.
I got a few more bits to add. First off, Joe, thank you very much for DMing us through Tomb of Annihilation on the stream.
No worries, mate.
It's good.
Thank you for Dave to running OBS for this as well.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Dave.
I can stop doing it now as well. I don't have to do it in the next one.
Thank you to all of you for playing along. It's been
Thank
good
you.
fun.
Yeah.
And tomorrow is the podcast with me and Josh. That'll be up in the morning at about 8 in the UK.
And if you
have got a
download
link
it-
for that, sorry. Have you got a
And
link
if
for
you-
that, Chris?
Sorry?
Have you got a link for that?
Yep, I'll post that up now. If you can leave a like on the podcast, it will make me very happy.
Personally delighted.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Cool.
All right.
Take care, guys. We will see you on Sunday.
Sunday. It'll be fun.
See you later, all.
See you later.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.